Come along with me on one of the biggest events here over at the Delaware beaches. This one's in Rehoboth Beach called Schellville. So it's like the perfect little holiday community, hence the word Schellville. And it's by one of the biggest builders in Delaware, actually puts it on, the Shell Brothers. And they do put on a top-notch event here. Christmas trees and lights, little mazes, you have food trucks, a beer garden, different things for the kids like a sled hill, a roller rink that looks like an ice skating rink. You name it, it's in here, and the list goes on and on. But I'm going to go over all the details for you of the dates that they run this, the times, and a quick tip too that you don't want to miss. So it's everything that you need to know. So if this is your first time here, hi, I'm Rich. I'm your local Maryland, Delaware Beach realtor. So if I can help you out in any way, I get people reach out all the time, and I love it. So feel free to call, text, email. My information's down in the description below. If this kind of thing interests you in the Maryland, Delaware Beach area, you know, with events, things to do, of course, real estate information as well, you know, make sure that you subscribe, hang around, and without further ado, let's go check out the tour here. All right, let's take a look at a whole map of Schellville. This is right on their website. The place is so big that it's kind of hard to tell what is all available when you look at the regular footage of us walking around. So if you look over here, the number 16, this is where we walked in from the side road. They had you park over in the parking lot off to the right. It was actually, I believe, a church parking lot, which was a good enough amount of parking. Just had to walk across the street. So we walked in here, and you see the kind of a boardwalk here, and off to my left, this is kind of where the beer garden is. There's some like miniature tree houses, little igloo tents there. This is where they had all the food trucks, which were amazing, by the way. And there was a fire pit in the middle. But walking up here and to the right, this is the large train track that they had. Either way, they had some bathrooms here, but if walking around, this is the large roller rink that kind of looked like a skating rink. But I believe you could rent skates and actually do that. And down here, which I'll show you in the video, there's a bunch of the miniature tiny houses that the Shell Brothers actually built out. Then coming around here, this is a big kids playground. That kind of looked like a snow playground pretty much. And they had a bunch of little shops over here. You can also get refreshments, beers on the way. Over here they had the sled hill. And back in here was they had like the elevated like starboard bar. They had some some TVs. Saw a lot of parents sitting up there enjoying a beverage. And the best part of it all, all this was, free to get in. It does say most activities were, so I guess you had to pay for some, but maybe for your skate rentals, yep, right here, which is $5. Again, free to get in. They go from November to December, the November 19th to the 31st. We had a little bit of rain here towards the end, so they were closed for a few days, and they did open back up on New Year's Day. And it runs from 5 to 9. And on their website, you did have to get tickets, or if you showed up there, but I think they recommended reservations, and it kind of looked like you had to have a reservation to go, but that wasn't true. That's one little tip. I saw on their Facebook and their feed, people were asking if they could just show up, and they said yes. You didn't necessarily have to have a reservation. Or a ticket that you printed from online. Pretty cool too. They had an early bird senior and little children hours, which I think this is a good idea because you could go during the day between 2 and 4:30. Not everything was open, but a lot of things that you probably would want to do, and probably a lot less people too, which was nice because you'll see in this video, it was just herds and herds of people in there. All right, this shows the train area that I pointed out earlier on the map. And that's kind of the line right there. But it was so cold, and the line was about an hour wait because there were so many people, and it winded all the way back there that we ended up skipping. But it looked like a pretty cool ride if you had the patience to hop on there. And walking up here, you can kind of see they made a pretty cool bubble machine that looked like snow, which really added to the just the feel. So we just looped around. This kind of brings us back to that beginning area where the beer garden is, the food trucks, which, again, the food was amazing, top-notch event. And if you've never been before, you should definitely go check this out. It's located right behind the Tanger outlets in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. So definitely something to do during the holidays. And, of course, if this has helped you out, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any of my content that I come out with every week. Until next one, I'll see you soon.